So, Assalamu alaikum, good morning. So, last time we have studied about the Pythagoras theorem. In Pythagoras theorem, we have learned when there is a right angle triangle as ABC, right angle triangle ABC, Pythagoras says the square of the hypotenuse is this side. Then the square of the hypotenuse is AC squared is equal to this one squared plus this one squared. AB squared plus BC squared. So this side squared is equal to the sum of the other two squared. So that is only our Pythagoras theorem. Then we'll see some examples related to this. Right, example 1. ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. Prove that AC squared is equal to 2AB squared. One diagram is given like this. ABCD is a square. Square means all four sides are equal. All the angles are right angles. This is only AC. Then AC squared equal to AB squared. That is the thing that you want to prove. So write the question. Then proving is AC. First we have to see the heading. Heading is Pythagoras theorem. So that means we have to use the Pythagoras theorem. Right? Then that is one identification. Second one, you have to see what are the sides connected in the proof. See AC, AB. AC squared equal to 2AB squared. Then AC, AB. These two sides only connected. Then Pythagoras theorem, these two sides to be connected. Then see, these two sides appears in this triangle. So we'll take in this triangle. We'll take this triangle. So we'll take this triangle and apply Pythagoras theorem. So when you apply Pythagoras theorem, the side opposite to the right angle is AC. AC squared equal to AB squared plus BC squared. So we'll write the Pythagoras theorem in the wanted triangle. So in this triangle, according to Pythagoras theorem, AC squared is equal to AB squared plus BC squared. But they have included AC and AB only. Then AC is there, no problem. It is there in the answer. AB is there, that is also no problem. BC isn't there in the answer. So because of that, we have to remove the BC. Then we'll try to remove the BC. How to remove the BC? We need AB or AC. Then what is BC? This side is BC. That side is AB. These two sides are equal. Why? This is square. Because of that, instead of BC, I can put AB. So instead of BC, I can put AB. So BC squared becomes into AB squared. Then see, AC squared is equal to AB squared plus AB squared. Like mango plus mango. Mango plus mango means two mangoes. Like that, AB squared plus AB squared means 2AB squared. 2AB squared. This is the thing they are asking you to prove. AC squared equal to AB squared. So here we have to use BC equal AB. So simple proof. So first you have to think about Pythagoras theorem, because our heading is Pythagoras theorem. Then you have to think about the way of connecting the wanted side. Okay, then we'll see the second example. And the example 2, in a rhombus, ABCD, the rhombus ABCD, the diagonals, AC and BD, intersect at O. Prove that AC squared plus BD squared equal to 4AB squared. AC squared plus BD squared is equal to 4AB squared. So this is the proof. Then we'll see how to prove this. ABCD is a rhombus. Rhombus means all four sides are equal. Like the square, all four sides are equal. And the special property of the rhombus, the diagonal bisect each other at right angle. All four angles are right angle. So they are telling about ABCD, rhombus ABCD. So rhombus ABCD. We can put the letters in any order, no problem. The intersecting point is O. Then all four sides are equal, diagonal bisect each other at right angle. Diagonal bisect each other means this part equal to this part. This part equal to this part. Diagonals are getting bisected by the other. Then they are asking you to show the proof AC squared equal to BD squared plus AC squared plus BD squared equal to 4AB squared. So this is the thing that you want to prove. Then see what are the sides mentioned here. One is AC, this side is mentioned. The other one is BD, then this side is mentioned. Then the other one is AB, this side is mentioned. These three sides only mentioned. Then we have to try to connect these three sides. Then main heading Pythagoras theorem, right? We have to use Pythagoras theorem. Then we have to connect these three sides. Then try to connect these three sides by Pythagoras theorem. Then Pythagoras theorem can be applied in a right angle triangle. So these are right angle triangle. So we'll apply Pythagoras theorem into this. Then see, this whole thing is AC. This whole line is AC. It is getting bisected here. Then this much is half AC. Half of the AC. Like that, this whole line is BD. It is bisecting here. So this half part is half BC, half BD. That you have to think in this way. AC is the whole line. This is the midpoint. So this is the half of AC, half AC. So BD is the whole line. This getting bisected here. Then this much is half of BD. Then this AB also we need. Then in this right angle triangle, the side opposite to the right angle is hypotenuse. AB is the hypotenuse. According to our Pythagoras theorem, AB squared is equal to sum of the other two squared. Then one side is AC, half AC. So half AC squared plus the other side is half BD. So half BD squared. Half AC squared plus half BD squared. This is only Pythagoras theorem in this triangle. AB is the hypotenuse. AB squared is equal to, this part is half AC. Half AC squared. This part is half BD squared. Then see, half AC squared means we have to give this a square for each one. Then 1 squared is 1, over 2 squared is 4, then AC squared. Plus when you give this a square for each of these, 1 squared is 1, lower part 2 squared is 4, then BD squared. Then see, here 4, here 4. So we can take the 4 as the LCM. If you take 4 as the LCM, upper part 1 into AC squared. Here 1 into BD squared. Then here AB squared. Right? Now we'll multiply this 4 into this side. So when you multiply this 4 into this side, we are getting 4AB squared. 4AB squared is equal to, what are the remainders in the other side? AC squared plus BD squared. AC squared plus BD squared. That is the thing you need to prove. AC squared plus BD squared equal to 4AB squared. If you change the side and write, then we can write that one here. AC squared plus BD squared. We'll write this one into other side. If you change and write both, then no need to change the sign. Then AC squared plus BD squared equal to 4AB squared. See, simple case. Only the technique is we have to use half AC for this, half BD for this. and not to get squared about the half squared, because some people are, when they see a fraction getting squared, getting squared to the sum. Okay, then there is another type of sum. In these two types, we are seeing the wanted sides. We are seeing the wanted side and using Pythagoras theorem to connect them. We can't by heart each sum. You have to by heart the system only. Right? That's what I told. I am thinking Pythagoras theorem and what is to be proved. Connecting those sides given in the proof by Pythagoras theorem. Now we'll see another example. Right, example 3. In the triangle ABC, PAC is an obtuse angle. PAC is an obtuse angle. An obtuse angle. AX is drawn from A. AX is perpendicular to BC. Prove that AB squared minus AC squared, AB squared minus AC squared equal to BX squared minus CX squared. The triangle is given in this way. An obtuse angle triangle. This is the triangle ABC. BAC is an obtuse angle bigger than 90. From this one, perpendicular is given. Then that is only X. Then we'll see how to prove this. Now first we have to see what are the sides given here. AB, AC. See, AB is this side. AC is this side. Then BX, CX. BX is this side. CX is this side. So this one is missing. All other four sides are connected. Then our main heading is Pythagoras. So we can use Pythagoras. Here this one is right angle. And if this one is right angle, balance also right angle. Because this is a straight line, there should be 180 degrees along the straight line. Then this is a right angle triangle. So we can use Pythagoras theorem in this. Then AB and BX get connected. This AB and BX comes in a connection. Then this side another right angle triangle is there. In this we can use Pythagoras theorem. Then AC and CX get connected. After that we'll try to take the answer. First, when you take this triangle ABX or AXB. So in triangle AXB, according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse squared is equal to sum of the other two squared. Then hypotenuse is AB. So AB squared is equal to AX BX. So AB squared is equal to BX squared plus AX squared. So this one result. Then we'll take this triangle AXC. In triangle AXC. In triangle AXC, according to Pythagoras theorem, this is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse squared is equal to this one plus this one. Then AC squared is equal to CX squared plus AX squared. This is the second equation. Now we'll say AB squared is here. AC squared is here. In the probe, AB squared minus AC squared. So they had given minus. Then you have to minus this one, minus 1 from the other. AB squared minus AC squared. So you have to minus the AC squared from this. That means second one should be minus. So we'll minus the second one from the first one. If you minus AB squared minus AC squared, then AB squared is there here. We are minusing AC. Then minus AC squared. Then when you minus this side, BX minus CX. So BX squared minus CX squared. AX squared minus AX squared get cancelled. Then this is the wanted thing. See, first we are marking what are the sides needed and using Pythagoras theorem and getting two relations. One part is AB, the other part is AC. Then seeing the probe. In that probe, they have asked you to form AB squared minus AC squared. Then you are thinking AB squared is here, right? AC squared is here. If you minus one from the other, we want to get the answer. So we are minusing and automatically the unwanted side AX getting cancelled. So you have to mark the wanted sides and connect those sides by our Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So I have given 3 examples. Now see the exercise. Exercise 17.2. Page 8. Exercise 17.2, page 8. See the question number 1. See the question number 1. In that one diagram is there like this. This is the right angle. Then this one also right angle. What is to be proved? What is to be proved in this? AB squared is equal to BD squared plus DC squared. You have to prove that AB squared is equal to, this AB squared is equal to BD squared plus DC squared. Also given AD equal DC. AD and DC are equal. Then just give a try and see whether it is possible. So this is the question. AD is perpendicular to BC. AD is perpendicular to BC. Then this is a right angle. AD equal DC. AD and DC are equal. These two are equal. Then AB squared equal to BD squared plus DC squared. So AB squared equal BD squared plus DC squared. A simple proof. So you can give a try and see. Is it okay? Then see what are the sides connected here. AB, BD, DC. These three sides only connected. So here right angle triangle. So we can use Pythagoras theorem in this. When you use Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse squared, that means AB squared is equal to BD squared plus AD squared. So BD squared plus AD squared. In this, AB squared we need. It is there in the proof. BD also there. BD squared also there. AD we want. AD we know it. Then we have to remove the AD. But DC included into the answer. Then see what is the connection between the AD and DC. When you see AD and DC, it is given both are equal. Because of that, instead of AD, we can put DC. So, instead of AD, I am using DC. Then AD square becomes into DC square. Why? AD equal to DC. It is a given take. Then this is the proof. Only two steps. Let's see the question number 2. Question number 2 says AD is perpendicular to BC in the triangle ABC. Then they didn't give the triangle. So we have to draw a triangle. We'll say this is the triangle ABC. In this triangle ABC, AD is perpendicular to BC. AD means you have to start from A and you have to draw a perpendicular that meets the BC at D. So AD is perpendicular. Then both angles are right angles. Perpendicular to BC. Prove that. What is to be proved? What is to be proved? AB squared plus CD squared equal to AC squared plus BD squared. AC squared plus BD squared. So this is the thing we want to prove. Right? Then first we will mark the sides. AB, CD. AB is this side, CD is this side. Addition of these two equal to AC plus BD. AC is this side, BD is this side. Same like earlier example. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides are connected. This one is missing. So here two right angles are there. These are right angle triangle, so you can use Pythagoras theorem in this. This is another right angle triangle, so you can use Pythagoras theorem in this. Then you can find a method to remove the unwanted things. By adding or subtracting, you can remove the unwanted things. Just give a try and see. And see, this is the question. Second one, AD is perpendicular to the triangle ABC. AD is perpendicular to BC in triangle ABC. Prove that AB squared plus CD squared equal AC squared plus BD squared. Then no diagram is given. You have to draw a diagram and mark. And when you use this triangle, see, according to Pythagoras theorem, we can write hypotenuse square. Hypotenuse is AB. So I am writing AB squared is equal to this one plus this one. So BD squared plus AD squared. This is the first one. Only to put first one to make you to understand, and using first one, second one like simultaneous equation. So no need to use like that. Right? Then here in this triangle, according to Pythagoras theorem, this is the hypotenuse. Then AC. So AC squared is equal to this one plus this one. This one is CD, this one is AD. You change the letters and write, no problem. I am writing always, try to write in alphabet order. So then we can write CD squared plus AD squared. This is the second relation. Then see, we need AB, AC, BD, CD. AB, AC, BD, CD, all we need. We know in this AD. So we have to remove the AD by using these two equations. Here plus AD plus AD. So when you subtract one from the other, AD get cancelled. So we'll subtract first one minus second one. Second one from first one. Then here AB squared, we are subtracting this one. Then when you subtract AB squared minus AC squared, then go to the other side. We are subtracting the second one from the first one. Then BD minus CD. So BD squared minus CD squared. These two are getting cancelled. AD getting cancelled. Same thing. Right? Now we will try to form the answer. AB plus CD only they are asking. Then CD should be in that side. AC should be in the other side. Then AB squared. When you take the minus CD into this side, that becomes into plus CD. Then if you take this minus AC into other side, that becomes into plus AC. Here one BD. So AB squared plus CD squared equal to AC squared plus BD squared. So simple, we have to connect only the system connecting. Right? First identify the wanted side and use Pythagoras theorem to connect this. Automatically the unwanted side get cancelled. Let's see the question number 3. See the question number 3. What is this question number 3? AD is perpendicular to BC in the equilateral triangle ABC. There is an equilateral triangle ABC. Equilateral triangle means all three sides are equal. In that triangle, AD is the perpendicular for BC. AD is the perpendicular for BC. Equilateral triangle means the sides are equal. Right? Then if these two sides are equal, the third side get bisected automatically. Then this one also equal. This part equal to this part, all three sides are equal because of the equilateral triangle. Then they are asking you to prove 4AD squared. What is to be proved? 4AD squared is equal to 3BC squared. 4AD squared is equal to 3BC squared. So this is the one they are asking you to prove. Then say Draw the diagram, and these are the things to be proved. Then what are the sides taken in the proof? AD. AD is taken. This side is taken. OAD squared. 3BC squared. BC is taken. Okay. You are try and see. Is it possible? If you try, you can do. Try and try. One day you can fly. So this is the third question. AD is a perpendicular to BC in the equilateral triangle ABC. Prove that 4AD squared equal to 3BC squared. So these are the remaining questions. Okay. Then how to prove? We have to connect AD and BC. Then say, if you use Pythagoras theorem in this, hypotenuse squared, that means AB squared is equal to AD plus BD. So AD squared plus BD squared. This is only Pythagoras theorem. Then in the proof, AD and BC only there. AD only there. The other two isn't there in the BC. In the proof. Then we have to remove the other two. How to remove? They had given this an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means all three sides are equal. Then AB and BC are equal. So because of that, instead of AB, I can put BC. Then AB equal to BC. So AB squared equal BC squared. Because BC only given in the answer. Then AD is there in the answer. We'll keep that answer. That AD. BD we don't need. BD is this part. BD is half of the BC. So we can put half of the BC for the BD. So BD means half of BC. Then BD squared means half of BC squared. So see AB equal to BC. because of the equilateral triangle. So instead of AB, I have put BC. AD. In that no change. BD we no need. We need BC only. So BD is the half of BC because this is the perpendicular bisect the third side. So half of BC. So I have taken half of BC for BD. So BD squared means this one squared. Let's see this way. BC squared is there. Then here AD squared is there. Here 1 squared is 1 over 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. Then BC squared. Then there's a fraction over here 4. So we'll multiply this 4 into the other parts. Then that 4 get cancelled. Or multiply everything by 4. So when you multiply this by 4, 4 BC squared equal, when you multiply this by 4, 4 AD squared plus when you multiply this by 4, 4 get cancelled. Then BC squared. So multiplying each part by 4. Then this 4 get cancelled. Or multiplying this 4 cross way. For this and that. Then that 4 get cancelled. Then they are asking the connection this way, no? So because of that, we will take the BC into other side. Then here 4 BC squared. If you take this BC squared into the other side, minus 1 BC squared equals 4 AD squared. Then this is 4 BC squared minus 1 BC squared. Like 4 mangoes minus 1 mango. 4 mangoes minus 1 mango, 2 no. 3 no. So like that, 4 BC squared minus 1 BC squared means 3 BC squared. That is equal 4 AD squared. So if you change the side and write 4 AD squared this way, 3 BC squared we can write in the other side. If you change both, then no need to change the sign. Okay? So simple way, seeing the probe and connecting the wanted side by using Pythagoras theorem. So today I'll stop here. So I think you could have understand the method. You can try for the other questions. Okay. So next time we'll see the remaining part. So goodbye.